So, Arrowhead basically gave the Helldivers the ability to rocket jump.
Sweet liberty, my arm!
Yeah, I'm not joking. The movement tech from like Halo and TF2 and other games is finally in Helldivers. Now, it's nowhere near as good as it is in those games, but it's still something. It's pretty simple. You dive, you fire the weapon, and the recoil launches you backwards. But now you're asking, okay, how do I rocket jump though? And that's the funny thing. You don't use a rocket. You use a volley gun. That's right. You use a Napoleonic era volley gun to rocket jump. I'm not joking. Again, I'm not joking. You use a Napoleonic era volley gun to rocket jump instead of an actual rocket launcher. I swear only Arrowhead could come up with something this crazy and put it in their game. That is, if it is intentional, because this does feel like something that they would not put in the game, but I hope it is intentional because it is so much fun to do. Okay, but what do I use to, I guess, volley jump since this is using a volley gun and not a rocket launcher? Well, you gotta use the variable gun, which was added in the Control Group Warbond, which, as of recording this, is the most recently released Warbond. The whole reason this is even possible is because of the recoil from the total fire mode on the variable, which is again why I said it doesn't feel like something they would add because the recoil is supposed to be the downside, but this is turning into a benefit. Alright, but for the actual like volley jumping itself, it is incredibly simple to do. Basically, all you have to do is set it to the like total fire mode where it fires all the ammo at once. You dive backwards, and while you are in the air diving backwards, you fire the gun. This will cause you to get launched in the opposite direction of wherever you're aiming. Now you can just fire this directly at the ground without diving to mainly gain height, but I haven't really found that to be overly effective for anything. Alright, but why would you actually do this, considering that it hurts you and you get ragdolled as well? Well, you could be getting chased and you need to do this to get across the gap to lose the enemies. Or you could need to get to an objective quickly and you do this. Or it's just fun, you want to do it for fun. Now, of course, this can go wrong. You could, like, accidentally launch yourself into a pit, launch yourself into a swarm of enemies, or since the swap fire mode is the same button for the emote, at least is on PlayStation, which is where I play, you could end up accidentally emoting and dying because you, I don't know, ended up emoting. Now, you do also have to keep in mind that you are going to be ragdolled, so you'll have to, get out of the ragdoll animation, and also you have to reload your weapon after every single jump, too. The main things I recommend bringing to enhance the rocket jumping is the Siege Ready passive for the increased ammo and reload speed, and the supply pack for more ammo, obviously. You can also combo with the jump pack because you can get like double the distance using it. Now, I haven't fully tested out volley jumping, so I don't know every single little thing about it. But so far, the things I've found out are that it feels like, at least, if you fire in the middle of a dive, it'll travel farther than if you're at the end of your dive or if you like just did dive. It also seems like you do travel farther if you angle your shot down as far as it can go, compared to like other angles when you are diving. Using this while you're wearing a hell bomb and basically turning yourself into like human artillery is also pretty fun too. So yeah, volley jumping is pretty fun and it can also be pretty helpful sometimes too. But I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments and I don't know, like and subscribe or something for Super Earth, I guess. Bye.